Hey everyone, welcome to a new Let's Play channel. For the first game, we are starting off with Xcom 2. It is Long War 2, not the original Xcom 2. I have been on Veteran, so I'm going to just turn it up a little bit to Commander. Reduce the beginner voiceover. We will do Iron Man, but it will be without Iron Man. And both DLCs will be on.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for...
We don't need to watch that. For mods, besides Long War 2 mod, obviously, nothing to affect gameplay. It's all just cosmetics, some more maps, some armor. That's about it. Other than that, it's all the same, all original. For Long War experience though, I mean, like, I fell in love with the original one, and it was great. I thought it was a much bigger improvement on the original game. Much harder, just longer in general, which is always nice. Played a lot of it, beat it. Couldn't wait for number 2 to come out, and then the second XCOM 2 came out. I mean, I was just waiting for the Long War Studios to put out a Long War 2 game, so here we are, with Long War 2, and I have played it quite a bit. Do love it. I find the beginning on Veteran is almost way too easy, but then the difficulty curve goes really hard all of a sudden with vanguards and shock troopers, and it's just a nightmare. But with that said, you know, it's always fun to come across enemies that you can't normally get away with stuff you can do on the early stages of the game. I mean, with that said, though, even a Vanguard that's flashbanged or disorientated has like an aim of like 80, which is pretty good. Especially when you're in full cover and he's got like a 50% chance to hit you still. It's like, no. But is what it is. Those guys are a long, long ways away before they show up in this campaign, so don't really have to worry about them. Seems to be taking its sweet time. For some reason, Gatecrasher always takes the longest for me. I don't know why. But any other mission normally hops right in, but Gatecrasher's just drags its feet. So we're going to Stink Hill, and I would pronounce the actual name of it, but I have no idea how to say that. I'm sure those letters do not sound the way they're supposed to. Alright, let's go take down an enemy ambush. Or an enemy troop column, anyway. Where do we start? Corner? Kind of. Yeah, corner. Big map. Fair. It's actually not overly wide. Do see a civvy over there, so probably won't go that way. Let's bring, I think our best bet, take the roof and just murder from the roof. Take Van Berkel, we'll go all the way up. Perfect, don't see anybody. Might send a couple guys into the building, just because there will be full cover in there that we can use.
Will do.
So I guess for this turn we'll just... Oh, that is definitely a drone. Definitely a contact.
Copy that.
So I guess we'll take cover towards that to see if we can at least see it. Yep, there we go. Troop, maybe an officer and a...
We're not sure whether
drone,
it's up to training or stricter mind control.
I wonder which way they're gonna go.
Got it.
I still want to take the roof, because if they walk further away,
Solid copy.
that's perfect. Unfortunately, if they come closer, it'll actually take away from our angles, and then the roof's kind of useless. But until that happens, we're gonna take the roof and play it by that.
On watch.
Okay, they're not going into the building, but they are still so close to it that I can't really take the edge of the building without tripping, which is kind of bad. pop this door right open. I would put money on saying we trip anywhere on that wall. Unfortunately, might not trip this area because they did move down quite a bit, but with that said, I'm not very confident actually that I can do that. Can we see them maybe from this window? That's a new pod. So we got 2 pods of 4 touching each other.
They're
That's
disciplined and well equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
yeah,
That's affirmative.
that's nice.
Heading to that location.
So if we engage one, we engage
Confirmed.
both. I'm not overly fond of that.
On Overwatch.
I will send another one into the
Solid copy.
building, and I might also get Taylor up here too.
Time to motor.
That really sucks having them that close to each other. I mean, odds are they are going to have to be dealt with together, which is never good. They are moving away, but chances are the officer pod is also moving that way, so that's not overly helpful. I want to go there, but I'm very scared that that's going to trip something, and then we have to take on all these guys. But
Moving to
I mean,
designated coordinates.
oh, that was lucky. So it's pretty much clusterfuck over there. And if I had a grenadier, I would be ridiculously happy. Okay, you have an aim of 70. You're probably one of our best shots. 69 is actually pretty good too. 64 is kind of weak. 66 is, so 64 is our highest or our lowest guy on the roof.
Target location.
Do we go with the grenade as our opening? Oh, you can't actually quite get a good grenade off. That is oddly surprising. I mean, we could flashbang. Maybe not. Well, yeah, we could. We could flashbang majority of them anyway. Okay, so they see all the way up to there. That's super annoying. Or we just say, let them go. But I mean, that is really good grenading. And really, like, they're not going to spread out that much, are they? Can you do a better grenade? Oh, you can. Yes, you can. Problem is, there's 3 civilians there, so it looks like a lot, but it's really not. It's really, your grenade probably will go there. That's 3. Probably the officer is going to get hit. That leaves those 4 alone. Plus, we have no overwatches, which I'm kind of sad about. I mean, your flashbang, though, could hit everybody. Except the drone, obviously, but that's minor issues.
Okay.
Let's get Jack Evans over here. Gonna pop him.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Pop that. Gonna also do that. You probably can't see much or do much, but we'll send Echo here.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
You're gonna flashbang. You can't go there. And I think these 3 up here will move and grenade and do the rest of the work that we need. I am gonna trip on this. It is a lot of guys to take on right away, but it's honestly probably the best way to take on both these pods.
Blinding them. We've been spotted.
It's a long list. I think the officer got away scot-free, actually, which is not good. Really? Raise? Oh, I did not switch the K's bound to 5. Or put red fog on. I'll do that after.
Adjusting aim.
I was hoping for more. I was honestly hoping for a lot more, but I guess I only had 3 people in Overwatch, so I'm not really depressed about that. Pause on recruitment and drop that down to 5. Okay, so people who need to die. Officer needs to go, but I don't think that's going to happen, so we'll have to flashbang him independently. You have a flank still, 77, which is pretty good. You would have a flank on him, and that's about it. Though you would see the drone, which might be a good target. They're all flashbang, but with that said, that is still a lot of shots at flashbang units. Yeah.
Finally.
Well, we're gonna have to test it. I mean, there's nothing left. We'll use floors here to flashbang the officer. Just get rid of him for a turn at least. Now we're going to either shoot the gunner or the drone. I haven't decided yet.
I'm trusting you here.
I think I actually might grenade the drone because I don't really trust that we can shoot through 2 points of armor and all that health. Or we will not grenade the drone. Because he's apparently in the best spot. It's the armor that we really needed off, so I'm not really salty about the damage output. So I really don't want anyone to get knocked out. Perfect. So we're gonna need every single person here to pretty much take these guys down. Oh, a kill. Wasn't expecting that, but... So that's 2 out of 8. A lot of disorientations. Next turn we'll again flashbang with some people. We'll drop down, kill the officer next turn. 35.
That was close.
Biggest fear would probably be the floor collapsing, actually, but we'll see. That's easily flankable. Alright, it's 2 out of 6. 3 out of 6 missed.
That was close.
That floor is getting really shaky. It's 5 out of 6. Oh, that's 6 out of 6 actually. Never mind. So we got 1 Overwatch to deal with, which is nothing. Probably use Leia, or yeah. Probably use her to pop a flashbang. I'm not confident that we kill every single soldier in this fight.
Better close your eyes.
In this turn anyway, so re-flashbang the entire pod. We're gonna jump down and kill this bastard. Unfortunately, the stupid civilian is in the way. And I'm pretty much guaranteeing it's gonna take 2 guys to kill this thing. Oh, I know it's gonna take 2 guys. They probably will take 3 guys if we're being honest here, but especially with misses like that.
Moving to position.
So we'll set Schreier over here. We got a lot of flanks, but really only one of them matters. Oh my god. Yeah. I was hoping to clean up some of those other guys with other guys. Can't take this side, we have to take that side. The problem is, I don't want to take that side. That's flankable, unfortunately. You can't even make it to that side. That is a real shame.
On my way.
We're just gonna have to like take these flanks and just hope for better shooting than we did on the officer.
That's how it's done.
Because, well, that was just sad. Could come off the roof. Might be necessary. Might not be. thinking about it though, and I think it is necessary. We can't do anything about that officer really. Take some more full cover, I suppose, and we will see. 46. Pop an Overwatch, give him something to fear. I want to go here, but it's super dangerous because odds are they'll just walk over and flank and shoot him. Plus, there's not even a guarantee we'll hit him since we already missed a bunch of shots. But I think we got to play super aggressive if we plan to make it out with no wounds here. Because I don't think they're going to get so stupidly aggressive that they're going to risk that flank. So I think we will take the half cover down here too. We'll shoot the trooper, who I think is probably the only guy who would flank that shot. Yeah, that's an 82. That's probably, you know, sweet. That just leaves 3 more, and all we have is 1 more. Guy left, Van Berkel could get a flank and half cover. We're gonna take it. Keep the pressure on them. That was a nice job through the floor. If I had to pick one, probably the sentry is the worst out of the worst. The trooper, or the grenadier does, you know, grenade, but he is red fogged and flashbang, so he can't use grenade because of the flash, and with red fog his aim is shit. So perfect. That's what I like to see. We'll pop a free reload, or a reload anyway, and then we'll flashbang again. Get rid of the Overwatch.
You watching?
And we will pretty much just move up and murder. Can't get a flank this turn on that, or that. Do have a flank chance over here. Take the half cover, take the loot.
I think this is the package.
Oh, that's... I did hear that window break to my left, but I just kind of assumed it might be a bit farther than it was. Turns out it wasn't. Which is going to affect how we do this. Yeah, 36 is not going to cut it. Do we take the roof? We might actually take the roof. Not that we can flank this turn from the roof, but let's take a blue move, we'll reload up there, and then we will flank next turn. They are flashbanged again, so I'm not expecting a lot of trouble.
Reloaded.
Pop an Overwatch.
Covering now.
Yeah. Pop another Overwatch.
Double time.
Get some guys to the roof here, because that's pretty much the plan. Van Berkel, you're gonna have to run away. Because of the whole, they got reinforcements.
I'm trusting you here. Whatever you say.
That sector and that trooper are pretty much going to be left alone this turn. There's just nothing we can do to stop it. We'll just bring a lot of guys onto the roof, get some angles on them, and hopefully nothing terribly goes wrong. Now the Grenadier, unfortunately, will not be flanked from the spot, but the trooper will. Not really worried about a zombie.
No respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
34, yeah. There wasn't a respite for the dead in the first game either. Zombies were, you know, undead. Alrighty then. That is gonna trip, eh? Really? Sees you right there. 26 aim though, I mean, like, is he really gonna hit that? Maybe. Do I want to risk it? That's super nice. Kind of surprised we actually don't have the flank. Oh no, I guess we wouldn't. That does make me worried, however, that he can flank us in return. I really want that loot, but I don't see us getting it. Unless we dash to full cover and take it. In which case they both need to die this turn. Which, for loot, I will do that. Civilian's gonna catch a blast, but I'm not overly concerned about a civilian.
Heading out.
Especially since in the later game, faceless are annoying as fuck, and it's, you know, civilians that get shit. People die because civilians, so. That was a poor miss on an 80, so we'll send Bob here to maybe pick up the slack. 74 is even worse, but maybe. There we go.
What did you expect?
So we'll take the dash, unfortunately.
Tech 4.
There's a dash, he doesn't get a move, but I do want that loot. Laser sight.
What am I doing with this?
Anything you want. We're gonna shoot the zombie because it is close enough to get to somebody, and we will not be flashbanging the sectoid before he gets,
Oh, I guess that'll be okay.
yeah, 21. Overwatch. Lee, you might as well finish off the zombie.
By the numbers.
And we'll send Schreier back.
Going.
Perfect. Schreier should now have a flank on that, which is perfect.
Can't think.
That's a problem. Make it count. Oh, didn't make it count.
Whoa!
Alrighty then. I suppose we need a flashbang, and we do have one. It's just I was really hoping for a flank shot.
No problem,
And,
boss.
just a hit, but yeah, we are flanking, but can't risk it because I know we won't get the kill first of all, and I have no one else to follow it up, so I'll take my soldier back if you don't mind. 36 is just not going to cut it. Let's pop a reload. Might try to bait the trooper in with a couple overwatches. Same with the sectoid, actually. We're actually gonna fall back. Oh, that would be nice. Huh. Yeah, we are gonna fall back
Here
though.
I come!
They're just a bit too far. I kind of really want to take that shot, actually, though. But if he stays here, they're just gonna shoot him. And all you see is the sectoid, so the trooper has to move if he wants a shot. So let us fall back.
Solid copy. What's over there?
So that it forces them to come closer. Maybe then we can get grenades off.
Not a
Ready to
problem.
rock.
I'm on it.
Come on, make it count, guys. 31 miss. 35 miss. People just missing. Sectoid is just kind of doing its own thing. Once the trooper's dead, I really don't fear the sectoid at all. Problem is getting the trooper dead. He's been a real pain. Well, I mean, he hit you once, so I mean, if you hit him, it's just justice. Perfect.
Oh, I definitely got that one.
Alright, now it's just a sectoid, which...
I can handle that.
Yeah, I'm not overly worried about the sectoid. Nice, crit 6. He's on the edge of death. as I would like to see.
On your order.
Unfortunately, no one else is really going to be able to shoot him, I don't think. Well, actually, that's not true. I should have looked at that. Yeah, you can. You can even do it from height.
Absolutely.
Alright, Bob, get a kill. Or miss.
Adjusting aim. Weapons burning
Oh,
ammo.
good.
I'm going.
Not really worried anymore. 70%. And it's done.
Press jet. Positive confirmation. Area secured.
Yes, it is
Status
Bradford.
confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Ain't nothing too bad about it. %81% shot accuracy, eh? Yeah, I guess it was pretty good. The only time I think we really screwed it up was that officer who did not die. But other than that, it was really good. I was kind of worried about that roof for a while. It was looking really bad, and it's not like I moved away from it, so obviously it didn't scare me too much. But it was a moment when I thought maybe enough misses will just collapse the roof, and both those guys up there will just fall down and take unnecessary damage. But was expecting someone to get a hit. Actually, I was expecting more of a wound, not just a graze even, but especially tripping both big pods in one go. But when it lines up, and I think a flashbang was definitely the best way to go on that over a grenade. What would have been really nice is a plasma grenade, but you know. It's a bit out of Xcom's reach at the moment to do a plasma grenade. Just fine. No, we'll get there. Of course, by the time you get to plasma grenades, there's no enemy group like that where they're so weak that you can kill them all in one giant explosion. So I'm not overly looking forward to that either.
I expected something of a learning curve for
Nope.
our new recruits, but they've done a remarkable job.
So our Shinobi, terrible mobility. 13. 72 aim is really good. 5 health is really good. He's tanky on that, but his mobility is really weak. Run and gun, 72 aim, really high for shoddy. Maybe we'll go the stunning perk, maybe not. 15, 4 health, decent. Line him up, 72 is really good. Might do an Overwatch class, maybe not. We'll see. Grenadier. 3 health is kind of low, but his job is just to lob shit from far away. Specialist. 68 aim. Maybe I'll do... I would like one Overwatch guy at least. Maybe it'll be the specialist over the infantry, but we'll see. Heavy weapons, very nice. Decent-ish mobility, good health, I suppose, and decent aim. We've got Gunner, 67 aim. Good mobility. Yeah, I can work with that. That leaves our snipers left. 73 aim is pretty good. -5 dodge won't really matter because it'll be far away. Good, we got some gear. Yeah, we'll just skip all that. We will do modular weapons just so that we can start equipping gear to our soldiers. New Mexico, hey? Everyone's going to Intel. Every single person. I don't think I'm going to put a Haven Advisor in. Not quite yet. But eventually that will happen. No. Build facilities. I'm going to go with the AWE right off the bat. This is one of the first buildings I think I always buy. So. Good for wound time, good for extra perks. It's just a good building all around. Yeah, we'll go investigate. Might as well get it out of the way. I don't want to have to deal with that or the wait time when I do need it, so pop those 2 days out. Ignore.
Setting
Got
course
$25.
for
I might go buy
Mexican
another
regional
recruit because I
track.
do like looking at the recruiting right after. Scan away. What do we got? 9 days. We got a rookie. Some personnels. 2 personnels. Sure. It is a hack, but odds are our team will actually be in there, so I might save him for a bomb or a terminal hack. Bring... Ooh, who are we gonna bring? Fortunately, the sharpshooter probably won't be there. Probably not the gunner. Or the grenadier. Bring the assault, the tech. We're actually gonna drop the shinobi. And then we're gonna go rooks, just to give us some more ranks. Well, just kind of go down the list, unless someone's aim is god-awful. Like 62 is pretty bad, but I'll live with that. We'll bring another rook. It's gonna be a big squad, but it's fine. It's a training run. You know, the more rooks you can get in there, the better. I'll pop an SMG on the technical. Give her a bit of mobility, which is always good. We are going to bring some med kits because we do have red fog on. Ranger, are you getting an SMG? No, your aim is really good. Do we have gear though for you? No, we don't, because we don't have that unlocked yet. Good, good, good. What's your mobility? Decent. Alright. We'll throw another medkit on a rook so that we actually have healing. Yeah, that'll be that team. Super 6. Well, they're 7, but sure. Yep. Training run. We got 4 rookies, 3 specs. And they're off. Should be a decent run. I don't think we need the shinobi. I'd rather save it.
Will likely prove
Just in case, like, we get a snatch and grab. I like the ability to scout ahead before. We'll go resistance comp.
I'd assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander.
Needs to be done.
I'll
Need
notify
to
you
expand
as soon as
eventually,
the
so
report is available.
we will get that out of the way. 5 days. Ooh, an engineer. We are definitely going for that. We are definitely going for that. Let's bring the shinobi. Specialists. It's already 4 to 5 days. This is not going to be a big squad. 4 to 5. We can probably get one more. I don't know if it's going to be an actual soldier, though. Well, it will be. Could put a gunner. Suppress something, I suppose. I really want engineers, so I don't really want rookies on this mission because I don't want to screw it up. So I think we will go with that. I'm going to take the grenade off the shinobi because his mobility sucks, and an extra point might come in handy. I probably could get rid of the flashbang, but I don't really want to. Although in exchange for getting rid of his grenade, I'm going to give an extra grenade to Schreier. Let's drop your weapon of choice down to an SMG. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, there's nothing there. Yeah, 4 days. I don't think we can get a rookie in there, can we? 6 days. Yeah, that's too long. Alright, that'll be that team. Oh, we should probably really bring a med kit, though. Bring one. Yeah, Team Zulu. Bringing a lot of grenades. Well, a fair amount of grenades, anyway. Hopefully we can just blow our way past all the enemies, you know. Nice. What do we got? 3 days until 3 days is just not long enough. We have no other specialists, so it'll be a pile of rookies. they're probably going to
I've
die.
made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Good stuff. Let's get the biotech out of the
I
way.
foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as
We
the
got
research
Eastern
is
U.S.,
complete.
Western
Commander,
U.S., and
We can now
Mexico.
work to establish contact with local resistance
Or,
groups
I
operating
guess
out
not
of
Mexico,
regions
but
around
Brazil.
the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target
All right.
region for the operative
Looks like we're
signal.
doing our engineer run first. It's normal, extremely light. Can't get any better than that. No point in boosting. Just 4 guys, eh? Well, they should have fun on that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.